Hi there.
Hi. We're here to sell or introduce our Holiday Rambler that we're selling, unfortunately, because we're moving to Europe. And we cannot bring a beautiful RV like this to Europe.
It's a bit big.
She is a 2008 Holiday Rambler 40PDQ, a Holiday Rambler Endeavor. And we are the original owners. We've had her for about 8 years.
Since July 2009.
And she has held up beautifully. She's a very high quality coach. And that really is proven. She's a very high quality coach. And that's really why she's served us so well. And she's got some great specs.
Yeah, so starting out, the engine, when we bought her, I wanted a Cummins engine and Allison transmission. So she's got a Cummins ISL 400, so that means it's a 400 horsepower engine, and it's 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, which basically means she can do almost any grade. And with the exhaust brake, the engine brake, downhills is also no problem. You basically get 400 horsepower of braking power downhill as well. So that's awesome. The Allison MH3000 transmission is fantastic. Chassis, Roadmaster RR8R chassis with 8 airbags and 8 shocks. That's been great too. She's got
very smooth ride.
She's got 47,500 miles or so. We can put it here on the video. But she's great.
Her engine is pre-def, which is one of the things we thought was an advantage. You do not have to carry def around. And because of her low mileage, being a diesel engine, well, she's basically just barely broken in.
Not even. They say 50 to 60,000 when it breaks in, so she's got 47.5, 47.8, so she's not even broken in.
And we have serviced her every year, so we do have very detailed service records that we can provide with anybody who's interested in the rig. A few other specs: she's got some very large holding tanks. She's got 100-gallon fresh, 66-gallon gray, 40-gallon black. We find those tanks are more than ample to provide 2 to 3 weeks of easy boondocking if you're looking to do that in the rig.
And she also has a 8,000 watt, 8 kilowatt Onan generator that's right in the front of the RV, so power pretty much anything inside the rig, both ACs, fridges, microwaves, all running at the same time, so no issues.
And perhaps the most unique thing about our RV is our solar upgrade. We did a massive solar upgrade to her. We have 1,500 watts of solar panels on the roof. We have 600 amp hours of lithium batteries.
Correct.
And we have a hybrid inverter. So we can basically power anything we want in the rig, including the front AC. Yes, we have run the front AC on our batteries.
Yep.
And you can even, because of the hybrid inverter, you can even use a regular house power cord, and you can power the rig off that, boosting it with the batteries.
Works pretty well.
So that's really one of the most special upgrades we've done. We do have a ton of other upgrades that we've done over the years. New slide toppers, new shocks, new interior upgrades.
Safety bar,
and we'll go through those as we go through the video so that you can see those as well. She's in very good shape. The original MSRP on this coach was just around $266,000, and we are asking $117,000, which includes all the great upgrades. So we hope and believe that's a fair price. Let's go have a look.
Let's go have a look.
This is a side view of our 2008 Holiday Rambler. She's 40 PDQ, so listed as 40 feet. She does actually measure about 41.6 end to end. And you can see the 2 big slides on this side. There are 2 smaller slides on the other side that I'll show you. Full body paint. And the tires were replaced in 2013 and 2014, so they've still got some good years in them. Rear view of the Holiday Rambler. We've got a ladder to the roof, mud flap, the original Holiday Rambler mud flap at the bottom here, and a 10,000 pound hitch, so you can pretty much hitch anything you want on this. The rear does have new paint as well, so it is looking nice and shiny. Side view, the Holiday Rambler from the right side of the coach. The two smaller slides on this side. We did have new slide toppers installed a few years ago too, so they are tough top awning slide toppers. Very good quality. This is also the side that the awning is on. The final side of our coach with the window awning. That's very useful window awning that we have there, just looking back towards the back. A couple of additional upgrades that we've done on this coach is she has brand new shocks, heavy duty Bilstein shocks as of last year. And we also have installed a safety feature, the safety bar between these two front wheels. So in case of a front wheel blowout, the coach stays straight. That was an important feature that we got done, I think, around 2013. Front view of the coach. We have a full one-piece windshield, which is very nice when you're driving. Your view does not get blocked. And our integrated generator is right in this front section here.
So this is the big old integrated generator. It's an Onan, which is Cummins now, 8,000 watt, 8 kilowatt generator. And it's on a slide out tray to make it nice and easy, and it powers everything. So both ACs, generates 50 amps AC, and it'll power everything in the rig all on at the same time, everything. And it's got 398 hours. And then on this side, we put in an attachment to our compressor that allows us to fill up the tires. So we have an air hose that connects here. It's a quick, put a quick release on it with a valve here. Okay, so when the compressor reaches its pressure, you can fill up the tire.
So just want to show you our amazing storage that we have underneath. Our doors open outwards instead of upwards. We find that to be a big advantage when trying to access the bottom of the coach. And we do have a slide out tray. So basically the entire contents of the rig on this particular opening can be accessed. And it is complete through the bottom of the rig, pass-through storage, both on this door and on the door here. So there is an incredible amount of storage space here. We're a bit full at the moment, but it is passed through all the way through. This is the storage for our main batteries. This would be our starter batteries. And we do have a little mod, an upgrade, which is pretty cool here. We added in a trickle charger, the Trick L Start, which means that basically our coach batteries are always charged and ready to fire up. So we basically don't have to worry about, if we leave our coach for a while and don't start the engine, we know those batteries will be ready to go. This is the rear run bay of the coach. The inverter used to be here, but we moved it inside with our big solar upgrade. We do have some fuses in here.
And we have an extra AC outlet.
This is our wet bay, which is just about mid-coach. We have external sensors for the tanks here. We have a external little shower head, which we find very useful.
Bathe the dog.
Yeah, mostly for the dog, but sometimes for our feet too after walking on the sand. Everything's pretty easy access. The dump valves are down here. This is also where you attach the dump hose.
And this is also where the water pump is. So the water pump is not easy to get to, but it's underneath there at the back, which I just replaced about 6 months ago.
Yeah, so the water pump is brand new as well.
And there's also a macerator here, which we used to use a lot, but now we don't. They're on the bottom right. And there's also a bay heater, and I call it the toaster oven. So if you're in a really cold place and you're with hookups, you can use the little bay heater.
This is our propane tank. We have a nice big 40-gallon propane tank. Usually we only need to fill it about twice a year. and it serves all our cooking, refrigerator needs when we're using propane on refrigerator. We've also done the extra little modification of adding a extension so that we can use it for our grill. So that just adds right to the bottom of the propane tank, right here. And then we can run the grill.
And this bay on the front driver's side is the main fuse panel for the RV. So behind this big panel back here, there's all the fuses and a bunch of breakers and relays, and on the back of this panel there's actually a fuse map. It's also in the manual as well. And a front fuse distribution box, and I keep the air hose here for the compressor and various fuses and stuff.
Let's take you inside the RV. There's the entry steps. And there's actually a cover here that comes across when you're driving so that you don't have this empty space in front of the passenger side seat. Driver's area and the RV. This is a video of our rear bedroom. A couple of features in this bedroom that we really like is lots of storage space, both above and below along the bottom. Paul is currently using this as a standing desk, but you could also put a TV there if you wish. Lots of closet space in the back. We also have Command Performance carpet that we put in ourselves when we first got the RV, replacing the drab tan carpet that was originally there. Very important feature is our fan. We love this fan and use it constantly. It's 2 speeds. It's great while boondocking or when it's a little bit warm. Full-length mirror here for when you want to change. The breaker panel for the RV is just back here, the main breaker. And then here is our wonderful king-size bed. And it is a 8-inch luxury Olympic bed from Mattress Insider, so it is very comfortable indeed, lots of space. And we just replaced it last year, so it is a brand new mattress. And lastly, we do have LED spotlights for the bed, LED reading lights right here and here, and they are movable, so we do use those at night. Finally, we do have MCD shades everywhere on all the windows, including these small windows on the sides and this large window. We replaced the original pull-down shades with MCD, both day and night. So we have our day shade on here and our night shade on the other window. And we replaced the valences, so they have a nice blue color right now. Just a quick clip to show you our closet. We have Paul showing here. This is one of the closets. We have very deep closets everywhere. And this particular closet is where we have our inverter and also, most importantly, our lithium batteries. So they're kept inside the bedroom so they keep a constant temperature, and that helps protect them. Our main cupboard here is a double cupboard. We do have hanging space for clothes here. We've installed a shoe rack, which we find very useful. And then we have various appliances here. We have a Shark Hoover, which we use, but we also have central Hoover in this RV. And then we have a couple of appliances back here. I've installed straps so that these appliances don't move while we're going down the road. Final feature of our bedroom is we actually have underbed storage. Yay! So we do keep extra pillows and things like that underneath the bed. It is assisted storage, so it is fairly easy to open. And there you go. Did also want to show you the central hose. This is for the central vacuum, which is also quite useful and covers the entire RV. if you don't want to have a hand vacuum, and it actually attaches right here in the middle of the RV at the bottom, and there's an external canister that you empty for the dirt. There's a view into our central bathroom, which is between the bedroom and the living room, and Paul is going to demonstrate the door. There you go. You can actually fully close off the bathroom both from that side and also from the bedroom side with this door. And if we look in here, this is our shower tub, separate shower tub, very large, can fit any size person. We installed an Oxygenetics shower head, which is really nice. So we do like that. And the door is just a rolling door that closes and opens like this. The bathroom itself has an external sink right next to the shower with underneath storage. And then right opposite the shower is where we have the main bathroom. We have a second sink here, a second usable sink, lots of storage again underneath the sink, and also storage above in the vanity. And in here we also have storage on this side. And the toilet is a Thetford Aquamagic ceramic toilet. So it is a very solid, very nice loo for those that worry about these kind of things. Last feature of the bathroom is up above. We do have a fantastic fan. So we have 2 of these in the RV, and we do find those also very useful. Spinning around from our bathroom area back to the bedroom area, this particular little closet here hides a washer dryer, a Spendide washer dryer. It does take a little time to do a load in one of these, but we found it incredibly handy whenever we have hookups. In fact, we've even run it a few times when we were boondocking. And we have, again, very deep closets up here where we store everything that we need. And the washer dryer itself is spotless. It served us very, very well. Final feature of our central area is actually right behind this door. It is our main control panel for the RV. We have lots and lots of goodies here. Up top we have the screen that monitors our lithium batteries. Over here is our solar controller, remote solar controller monitor. We have controls here for setting temperature. Our RV has air conditioner and heat pump and furnace, so we can set all that automatically here. And set by temperature. It's actually 2 sections. There's the front section of the RV and the rear section that we can set independently. Down here are our sensors for our LPG, fresh, holding, and gray. Water pump, 12-volt heater. Our slides, these are our slide controls. So to bring the slides out or in, either the 2 slides in the front, the 2 slides in the rear or the 2 sides in the front. And this is our inverter, Magnum, inverter charger, and finally the state of the EMS. Final view of the central area, just looking from the living room, so you can see everything, what it looks like walking into the bedroom. Bathroom on this side, washer dryer, and then the bedroom back here. So this is our living room and kitchen area. It's the front of the RV. couple of key features I wanted to point out before I go into details is one, it's really spacious. Everybody that walks into the RV always comments on how spacious it is. And that's because we have these two nice big slides. We also have these wonderful hardwood cabinets everywhere in the RV. So that looks very nice and also provides a very nice ambiance. And they're solid. The third is we have a ceramic tile floor. This is a very pretty floor, and it's withstood the test of time. We actually recently did a deep clean on the grout, so it's looking particularly pretty for the moment. We also have LED lights. We replaced all the original lights in the motorhome with LED lights. We have a AC and heat pump right up here, and we have a fantastic fan right over there near the kitchen. And finally, we do have surround sound speakers in this living room. So we actually have some speakers over here in the back. We have some speakers right above me, and a bass as well over where Paul is sitting. So we do get very good sound here as well. Finally, all the shades have been replaced with MCD shades. So we have the day-night version. Day is the black kind of see-through version, and then night is the white non-see-through version. We replaced those ourselves, and we also replaced the valence covers. So those were a very nice upgrade, I thought, for the rig. To give you a detailed overview of our kitchen, which is, I have to say, probably by far our favorite part of the RV. We are big cooks. We love to cook, and this is one of the largest kitchens we've seen in an RV. One of the key features of this kitchen is this movable centerpiece here. That moves back in while we travel, and then just pulls back out when we're stationary, and that provides a lot of extra surface space to work, prep work while you're working on your food. We have all stainless steel appliances, and we have every appliance you could want up here. This is a convection microwave, very large. And if you wanted to, you could do all your cooking in here. And then down here we have a 3-top burner, propane, and we also have a propane oven. And we found both of these really great, especially when we're boondocking and we want to be able to cook without using electricity. Both of these are things we've used a lot. A lot of storage space here underneath the centerpiece, underneath the propane oven, underneath the sink. We have 2 sets of storage as well. The sink itself is a double sink, which was an upgrade to the original plan for the RV, and we have a pull-out faucet here. And above the kitchen, we have a kind of pantry / spice cabinet here. Some more space on the side. And again, some very large cabinets. They're very deep, these cabinets in the Holiday Rambler. You can see we have a walk up there. So we can really fit just about every piece of kitchen equipment we own, which is something we're very happy about. And then also above the convection microwave, we do have a separate spice rack up there as well. So that's an overview of the kitchen. Just behind the kitchen, I'm now with my back to the kitchen, and I'm facing the main area of the living room. First of all, this is our very nice big stainless steel 13 cubic foot double door fridge. We have freezer 14 cubic foot. Freezer on the side, on the left side, main fridge on the right side. It also has an ice maker and provides water. It's been more than ample for all our cooking needs. We have our main dinette area. I've covered the chairs because they were originally a very plain brown color, so I created these covers. We've also replaced the carpet in here, which was originally dark brown, with a Command Performance burgundy carpet. And this particular dinette table actually pulls out. So it can become large enough to fit 4 people. Again, we have MCD shades in the back. Plenty of outlets around, and plenty of lighting possibilities, all LED, that we've replaced ourselves. We have also cabinets above the dining area. We actually have a printer and camera gear in these cabinets. And then we have cabinets below the dining area, which we use for wine storage. So that's very important. Moving on to the front of the RV, this is our lounge space. We have 2 couches and then the captain's chair and driver's side chair, which can both be swiveled around when you're in lounge mode. This is the second couch over here. We find the couches are very relaxing, easily big enough for one person to lie down. This particular couch here actually pulls out to a queen size bed. It has there's a pump that you basically just pump up the bed and you have a nice comfortable queen size bed for guests. We've used it a lot. This couch on the right is actually a jackknife or J bed, and it pulls out and lies flat. So you can use that for kids, or we actually use it for snuggling together when we're watching the TV, which is in the middle here. The TV is, we replaced it with an LED TV a few years back, so it is a somewhat upgraded TV. And then the last feature of these lounge chairs is that this particular lounge chair on the right does have a footrest. I'm going to take you into detail in the front driving section of our RV. On the right side here, this is the entrance and our secret beer storage area. The center console here is where we have our radio. We actually upgraded this to a Jensen JRV 9000 just last year. It's a beautiful little system. It has Bluetooth, which connects to our surround speakers. It also has a little slot for a DVD player, and we added some extra USB ports here as well. Finally, this side, this is where we have the steering wheel, and obviously this chair here basically spins around into the driving position. So that's what it looks like when you're driving. Very comfortable. Adjustable steering wheel. We do have cruise control on this beast, which we use a surprising amount. Back here are the various dials to show your speed, oil temperature, engine temperature, all those things, all those goodies are there. And we also have a little electronic display here, which can display all kinds of things, including the pressure when we're pressurizing the RV and so forth. Over here on the left, we have a little setup here. This is our Tpms system, the tire safeguard. We have it for both the RV and the car, so we can monitor the pressure and temperature of our tires as we're driving down the road. This is where we put our iPhones. We use those for navigation. We installed a little USB strip here so that we can charge everything. And then we have all the controls down here. for various things to do with driving the RV. We can see all kinds of electronic controls by pressing these various buttons. We have a cup holder, obviously. This is our brake, which we just lock with this little cute little thing here, I guess. Down here we have a couple of dials. One that we use a lot is our exhaust brake. This coach has an exhaust brake, which is incredibly useful when you're going downhill. It basically holds the entire coach with no issues at all. We've gone down up to 15% grades with that. And this is our automatic leveling system. You basically turn it on, and then you can either retract all the jacks automatically or automatically level over here. It also has the possibility to manually level, should you wish to do that instead. The last thing we have up here is our US gear braking module, control module here. This is for the extra brake that we have on our tow vehicle when we're towing. So that is the setup for the front of the RV. Just looking above the driver's area, we have a bunch of extra cabinets here. There's always a ton of storage in this rig. Our TV. And over here, in here we have a DVD player, and over here's our tech cabinet. That's where we keep our Wi-Fi Ranger and our cell boosters that hopefully will go to the new owner as well if we sell this RV privately. We have a couple of pegs here on the side for our hats. 2 small tables that we got in Mexico, which I feel should stay with the RV. They fit perfectly. And then a little key holder here, which we thought was kind of cute, which we got from New Mexico. Just a quick clip to show what our RV looks like with the slides in. I think this is important for any prospective buyer. Sometimes you need to overnight somewhere, and you can't use the RV with the slides out for whatever reason. And our RV is fully usable with the slides in. It is a little tighter, but the dinette is usable. The kitchen is usable. You can cook. You can access most of the cupboards. You can certainly access the bathroom, including the showers, the sink, and the main bathroom. So everything is accessible. And of course you have access to the bed. It does take up the entire space with the slides in, but it is fully accessible.